Guys, what's up? Feel better with these on. I don't know why lately. Stanford, I feel like a star. Granted, I don't feel like though I ever did, but they had googly eyes all the time. I guess a lot of people have seen these videos that some people know me around the area now. I know my face at least. They don't know me real well. Well, they make a lot of judgments real quick. It's amazing. That's been done doing kind of a social experiment. How people will judge. I said nothing much about myself on these videos. Talk about a lot of things, subject matter maybe, but not necessarily myself, my own personal things I've done in my life, my experiences, my values, my what I stand for in this world, the kind of things I stand for, things like that. How I feel about what's going on in the world and things like that. Nobody really knows that about me. Nobody really has asked, and I've never really told. So, anyone who thinks much about me or wonders about me wants to meet me, fine, but don't think like someone like a star. I'm not just a YouTube dude around here locally that might be someone a star, but that doesn't make me a star because I don't on YouTube. Anyway, um, you know, I'm gonna do it better with my movie maker. Man, it won't make a lot of views. I live community live on Connecticut. No more videos. There's nothing to do here at night, so I'm gonna see if I can't put some on the video. I edited it. I got social into it. I had saw a Greenwich police officer, number 44 car, about 1:30 in the morning on last Saturday night. It's in front of the Luigi's on River Road Extension. Parked there. The pictures I got of him, um, he wasn't in the car. And we would see a silhouette. And they would send one cop car or one cop with one officer, an SUV and a supervisor vehicle, to a bar at 1:30 in the morning on some kind of call that was called in 911. I can guarantee there was no call at 911 that night. Or else we had a recording of that definitely. You had to keep those recordings. So 911 records all the calls. State police records, state police knows. I don't think so. I think that was Verizon for the federal government. All calls have been recorded all around the country. Everything. Text messages, everything. I guess this isn't recorded. I ain't ready by computers. Just YouTube, and they didn't want to watch it. I don't know. And I fell in love with it. I couldn't trust the government. Connecticut, though, still I don't trust it. My life, a little beat, a little odd, is they doing cocaine. Connecticut forever. There's no Connecticut Coke. New York City has a connection to it. Well, Connecticut is really in the stock market there. And before the connection is definitely not in the stock market at all. Mom always made it like it was. No, it's a cocaine connection. Up and down 95, bring up and down on the highways because that's the terrorist connection too. See, the highways can't be patrolled the way local roads can. That's why that's the local police being part of Homeland Security. They look out for these kind of things. We have 2 mosques in Stanford at least, unmarked. And at a federal level, they want them marked at least. They know where they are, know who they are, where they're going at least. It is true. I'm not going to say this in a bad way. I don't mean this really. I'm not going to stereotype. Say the opposite. Not all Middle Easterners are terrorists, but most terrorists are Middle Easterners. You get what I'm saying? I'm only going to say that once. If you don't get what I'm saying, you're going to think I'm trying to prejudice person. Anyway, that's kind of Trump's point. He's just putting it wrong. He's putting it in a way that you don't get. Again, I'll say it one more time. It's not that all Middle Easterners are terrorists. No, not at all. In fact, there's some very good people. I've met some of them. I've been with them here in Stanford, Connecticut, and they're great people. They really are. They know English well. They're very much Americanized very quickly. And then within one generation, really, I noticed one guy, I'm not going to mention his name, talk about one generation here, and he is totally Americanized. He loved this country. That some of them know more about this country than we do. More about what's good about it. What's so great about it. And it's not really, a lot of Americans see it's the money, the idea of the American dream or something. It's not that. It's the land we live on. Anything here. Everything's here you want to do. You get people stick in the cities. You want to be a bubble boy or a bubble girl. You're going stuck in your bubble, go from your bubble of a job to your bubble of an errand after the job, and you go to bed in your bubble of a house, and then you go to your bubble of a bar, and bubble yourself up inside glass, or say a car, or whatever kind of bubble you want to be in all day long. Well, you're going to be a bubble boy. You never get out much, you don't see much, you don't hear much. Get out of town once in a while. You don't get anything in your bubble of town, brother. I mean, if it is, don't I have a point? I mean, who am I? Obio? I don't fit in? That up, Harry Nielsen. The point. Listen to the whole thing. It's a record anyway. It was a book. It was a record. Anyhow, think about it, man. Get out much lately. Stop Facebooking each other. Stop, texting each other. Get together for real. Don't walk down the street texting some other dude that you're not even with. Be with your friends. Get to know them. Build up friends. Not just 3. There could be 20. Back in the day, it'd be like 30 of us. Hanging at Grass Island in Greenwich. Together, with car stereos on. We're in the same station. Just open up all the doors. You guys are the best radios. Whatever. Blowing their stereos. We freaking hang out. My moped there riding around. We just had fun back in the day. Now, let's have fun anymore. If I run Steamboat Road right now at, what is it? 1:41 a.m. on a Monday? Damn, they ain't gonna let me do anything. I'd be a cop there in a second. The cameras found me down there. I see everything. A cop there in a second. Yo, what you doing? Well, I'm coming to see the waves at 2 in the morning. I have to work. I'm not working. I can make it whatever I want to. What about me? Really, you might know my license, whether it's clean or not, but in my car, man, I'm drunk, you're a drunkie. I might be a rich guy too. Might be anybody. Just hang out down there. And to boot, I like to show some evidence. I'm not sure what it is right now. I found a postcard from the weekend to my grandfather, but I really did have my grandfather's obligations. I understand basically what the end game is. It's peace on this planet. All right, and in Canada though, there's not a lot of peace happening. It's been very unpeaceful here. And the police and Stanford are doing nothing. I have evidence of all of this. I've tried to tell the FBI, they don't want to listen to me, the FBI, but an old man from Georgetown University, who was a lawyer here for a long time, said that the FBI for a very long time has been corrupt. So why would they care about corruption amongst police? Nobody's not touched the police in Connecticut. Lawyers are afraid of them for some reason. When you get shot, if you put a police officer in jail, you sue a police officer, you sue a town, is what a police officer did. My God, man, what's this country coming to? You can't put someone in jail, period. It doesn't matter what uniform you wear. You still have to follow the same laws everybody else does. It's ridiculous. Who do you think you are anyway? Who do you think you are? The cop, that shit. Who are you? Believe me, Sting's right. He sings this song. You don't want to Sting. If you know Sting in a box your whole freaking life. Now, you want to Sting worldwide for a long time now. Sting the singer. It's just one thing in one of his songs. It takes more than a man to wear combat. It takes more than a man to wear combat. It takes more than combat boots to make a man. It takes more than a license to shoot a gun. And that is very true. And I've seen that a lot lately on the news. These so-called men wear combat boots, and these so-called, because they wear combat boots, they think they're bad, and that makes them a man. And they hold a gun, and they don't have a license for it, but they don't know really how to shoot when to shoot it. See, it's when you shoot it counts, not really have a license to do it. Sure, you have a license, but it's a matter of when you do shoot it, and where you shoot it, who you shoot it at, or what you shoot it at. So you don't need a gun a lot of times. Really, honestly, what the hell are you bringing out the gun for? Can't use physical strength? All police officers around the country should be training physically every day. It's a required part of the job. Or have a training facility within the police station. I don't know who doesn't have that or does have it. Some kind of training with push-ups, sit-ups, whatever it is. There's always a way to train physically. Things like local police officers. State troopers are always in pretty good shape. Usually. Usually. I had to see a fat cow one time. State trooper. He made the test. But I'll tell you, that test is that easy. I can do it at 45, no problem. I shouldn't be able to do it at 45, but I could easily. And as far as the gun shooting, I ain't that heavy. A gun not heavy. Man, I know I shoot probably better than most of these officers. I'll do it the wrong way, actually. Boom, boom, boom. Well, that's wrong. I'm going to tell you the right way. It's not the way you may think, but, first what appears to be actually the opposite is true most of the time. So yeah, see life, basically. So, that's just a little advice on me, a little bit something about my next video. When I'm put tag and put nothing, put my name. Happen to it. Alright, now later, dudes. This one's going on YouTube.